Roskilde Airshow.
The Roskilde Airshow 2025 was Denmark's biggest aviation event of the year. This is a short recap of some of the flying display activities at the show. It features excerpts from our main feature-length Roskilde Airshow programme. Running for more than an hour, the main film is available to watch on Plains TV's streaming service. The Roskilde Airshow provided one of the last opportunities to see a Danish F-16. F-16s have been defending Danish airspace for 45 years. Since this video was recorded, the last Danish F-16s have been retired, replaced by the F-35A Lightning II. More Royal Danish Air Force heavy metal, this is the C-130J-30 Super Hercules. This is the stretched version of the C-130J, the most modern and most capable variant of the Hercules family. Denmark operates 4 of them, all as part of 721 Squadron. Another tremendous display from the Danish military came courtesy of the EH-101 Merlin from 722 Squadron. Denmark originally ordered the Merlin in 2001 for search and rescue and tactical transport. However, in 2007, just after the last of the 14 Merlins were delivered, 6 were returned to the UK as the British military was desperately short of transport helicopters at the time. Six newly built aircraft were sent to Denmark free of charge several years later to replenish their stocks. One of the headliners of the Roskilde Airshow 2025 was the RAF Red Arrows, flying only on the Sunday of the show. This was the Red Arrow's first visit to Denmark since 2022, and their first visit to the country as a 9-ship since 2014. The team shares a strong relationship with the Royal Danish Air Force, with the Danes having supported the team's transatlantic crossing on recent tours to North America. The Royal Air Force also dispatched its Typhoon solo display from 29 Squadron, with Squadron Leader Nathan Scheuer at the controls. This year, for the first time, the RAF is displaying a Tranche 2 jet on the airshow circuit. German armed forces supported Roskilde Airshow very strongly indeed, with no fewer than 4 of their solar displays appearing at the show. That included their NH-90 tactical transport helicopter, which we'll see much more of later as part of the Sunset show, and the nation's main battlefield attack helicopter, the EC-665 Tiger. The Tiger first flew in 1991. It was developed originally for France and West Germany, who sought a battlefield helicopter that was optimised for escort duties and for air-to-air combat against other helicopters. And the result was a helicopter that was neither as heavily armoured or armed as the famous Apache, but one which boasts incredible manoeuvrability, as this display shows. The German Air Force sent a Eurofighter EF2000 wearing a special Tiger-themed paint scheme. Germany is the largest operator of the Eurofighter EF2000, 141 are in service, and further deliveries are imminent. New orders have also been placed, including Eurofighter Tranche 5s to replace the Tornado IDS and Eurofighter EKs, an electronic warfare version that will replace the Tornado ECR. Denmark's neighbours to the north, Sweden, are reliable supporters of the Roskilde Airshow, and this year they sent the JAS 39C Gripen for the flying display. The Gripen traces its roots back to the 1970s, when Sweden started mulling a replacement for its then state-of-the-art Drakens and Viggens. The prototype Gripen first flew in 1988 and finally entered service in 1997. As the sun began to set on Saturday, there was another chance to see the Royal Danish Air Force's F-16 solo display, complete with flares. Next, a second chance to see the German NH-90, this time at sunset. 2 units of the German Army operate the NH-90. Deliveries began in 2006 and their operational debut came in 2013, when 4 were deployed to Afghanistan in the medical evacuation role. This NH-90 variant is capable of transporting up to 1.5 tons of cargo, or 20 troops, or up to 12 people on stretchers in the case of the medevac mission. It can also be used for search and rescue missions, or even as an airborne command post or electronic warfare platform. Civilian displays made up the rest of the lineup as the sky darkened. Here are 3 biplanes of Scandinavian airshows, with their Grumman AGCAT in the lead. The flying display continued long after dark, with displays by Johan Gustafsson, the Aviator Aerobatic Team, and Jacob Hollander in his AGCAT. His display was a spectacular way to conclude the night show at Roskilde Airshow, an event which, in its 30th anniversary year, is growing in spectator numbers and its international recognition. A much more extensive, hour-long version of this programme is available on the Planes TV streaming service.